Hello, welcome to another episode of Vision Angling. So tonight, brought myself down to a local beach, trying for a small-eyed or a spotted ray. First sort of proper attempt of the year. Brought no other baits, it's just the ray baits. So, I mean, it could be a big fat blank, but it's one of them sort of sessions when you're coming out targeting ray, especially if you're only targeting ray, you're going to have a few blank sessions until you find the sort of tides and stuff that the fish are feeding. So it's quite a nice evening tonight. We've got a west-northwest wind which is blowing slightly from the right. It's not too bad, it's not too heavy, bringing a little bit of nip down the beach with it though. So we're just into March now, and I say usually we've had a fair few small eyes out already down on our beaches, but it's not happened so far this year. With lockdown and that, we haven't been able to get to the beaches to really sort of try them. And all along Southbourne area at the moment, it's being dredged. They're pumping all the sand back up onto the beach. So yeah, we brought ourselves down the night, like I say. We're going to give it a go. We're going to persevere for a few hours. Top of the tides in about 2.5, 2.75 hours. And then we'll fish it back for a couple of hours and just see how we get on. But yeah, fingers crossed we can bring you back with a few fish. Cheers. Well, I've just done myself a little bait up there, and just put on a single sand eel, a very thin strip of bluey, and then I've tipped it off with a thin strip of sand eel down the side. And I say the bait wise down here tonight, there's not going to be no, you know, double sand eel, half squid baits going out, nothing like that. Not until at least the top of tide. If we haven't found nothing at range, I'll put on some bigger baits and drop them back and sort of keep coming back until I feel I'm at a decent point to do so. But you can often find, especially on the sort of brisk early spring mornings, that distance can be everything. So I mean, bait wise, you can see there, nothing massive. It's very neat, tidy little bait, not much longer than my finger, well, shorter than my finger there. So well, that's full of juice, it'll go out lovely, and yeah, fingers crossed it can pull us out what we're after tonight. Right everyone, what I'm going to do now is just going to run you through one of my little bait up quick. What I've got here is simple running up Nova rig, 3 hook, 3.0 Varavas, big mouth extra hook on the bottom, 2.0 Varavas, big mouth extra pennel on the top, with a little rubber bait stop there. So what I've been using tonight, I brought down squid and bluey, been using a bit of each, bluey on its own, squid on its own, and then trying them both together as a bit of a cocktail. I haven't had much success yet, but we're still early-ish. So what I'm going to do for you now is show you how I bait up a bit of bluey. What I had here, I've just cut it in half, is a bluey where I took the head off and I cut down just above the spine, and I cut the sliver off the top, and I used that for one of my squid and bluey cocktail baits earlier. So what I'm left with now is where I've cut off just a bit bigger than thumb size, is a nice lump of bluey with all the guts, the blood, the scent, everything that the fish love. So what I'll do is take my lead hook and I'll put it in about halfway, and I'll run it down, and then just pop it out the bottom there, pull that out so that sits nice, and then take my bait elastic and just give that a few going rounds with that. Make sure that hook point sits proud all the time around the shank of the hook, so it holds nicely on there, and then generous amount around the eye of the hook so it holds it in place, stops that hook turning, keeping it proud so when the fish takes it, keep hold of it. And then I see a lot of people go mad past the eye of the hook
round up the line. I like to give it a couple of turns, that way when it comes back you haven't got your fish. It doesn't take so much picking off to get off the hook, it's nice and easy. Then back round, a couple of times back down around the shank, curve, and then snap, pennel hook, guide it down, round once, twice, 3 times, and then just in and out the back of your pennel, pull that tight, and then slide a little bait stop down. And not a massive bait, but enough to keep the fish hungry. Cheers.
Right, well, we've been persevering now for a good few hours. It's been a very, very slow night, to be fair. I say I've had 2 slackline bites that we've missed, and yeah, they've been very, very finicky tonight on the bites. But just sat down here, George was waiting alongside, and my rod pulled over. Nothing special, but it gave us a very positive little nod, and left it for a little bit and managed it. So yeah, one of the target species acquired. Over the moon with that. Nice little male, only went £3.4, but a very nice fish. Very spiky this one, I don't know if you can see all of that there. It's a very, very spiky one. But surprisingly, give me no scrap at all. He was out on the top of the water, probably about 80 yards out. Just surfed its way in. Normally we like catching these because they're sort of pound for pound probably the hardest fighting ray that we catch around here. But yeah, absolutely over the moon to have got one. So we're going to chuck a couple of baits out again and try and get another one. Cheers. Right, just thought I'd let you all have a quick look how we hold the ray. So a ray this sort of size, you see there his lips, it's got a nice soft bit underneath. You just pinch, put your finger underneath, pinch on the top of the lip there, and pull it out and tuck your fingers underneath. There you go. Got yourself a nice little shot. No hands holding the ray in the cheeks, nothing like that. With the bigger ones, you can always get it here when they open their mouth. You can pinch the bottom lip, keep your thumb sort of out the way, and you can hold it that way. Obviously, if you're going to do that, just make sure that you don't let it bring its lip back up, because it will clench down on your thumb and try and eat your thumb. Lovely, we're going to go and get this one popped back now.
Right everyone, so here's Ben putting back his nice little spotted ray that he's just had. So a nice fish, went £3.4 ounces. And off she goes. Right then guys, that concludes our video for today. Been a tough one for us both, plugged it out. Wasn't really the ideal tide time, so we fished, I think Ben was here an hour before me, so he fished 2 up, 3 down. I fished about an hour up and 3 down. And yeah, I struggled to find the bite tonight. Ben was lucky enough to find a little spotted earlier on. Lovely little fish it was. Unlucky enough he missed 2 nice slackline bites as well. So I couldn't find one, and that's just the way it is sometimes. But just want to apologise again for the lack of filming. You know, it's been hard getting out at the moment, everything that's been going on. But with the lockdown ending soon, hope to get back to you some more videos. Cheers.